Rocket T. Coyote here. Going to take a break from the usual rocket science and tell you about how I became friends with a wild fox. This is Taju Polsky Fox. He's my Renaissance Fair character and also appears in a number of other events. A lot of people never in the fandom never get to meet their persona creature. I've met both Coyote and Fox. This is Dirk the Fox. He makes random visits to my backyard, or at least he did for a time. Met him on the local rail trail, which is a nice paved surface. Actually met him mid-November. I stopped when I saw him. He saw me. He got up, walked towards me, lifted his leg and marked his territory, walked onto the path, yawned, turned towards me, laid down, stretched out his right front paw at me. So I got to see his teeth and his claws, and we stared at each other. I talked to him. I just let him know what I sound like. Then he got up, walked away, and he was as skinny as the railroad tracks nearby. As he walked on one of the rails, he was quite a clever character. And he had a threshold of tolerance about 15 feet. That's about as close as I could get to him. I think this is his mate. Actually met her on the way to work. I was driving out to the local highway, and there was an ambulance coming. We both made it to the same side of the road at the same time to let the ambulance pass. Met her a second time. Here she is working the backyard for treats. I mean, that's a piece of toast hanging from that ship hook. Has some mayonnaise on it, possibly some Miracle Whip, because foxes like stuff with eggs in it. And they appreciate those treats. Plus, I sprinkled some cheap cereal in the grass. I give them something to look for, and position these so the fox will pose in front of the trail cam. This is probably one of their kits. I think it has a touch of sarcoptic mange. It's about to pounce. I just happened to catch him in the act on Labor Day. I've seen him in this area before. Here he pounces. You can see how scrawny that tail is. And whatever he was after, he didn't get, because he looks a little bit disappointed here. He's walking towards me, blowing in my favor, so he couldn't smell me. And here he comes a little bit closer. He's walking through this plowed field because they had harvested whatever was growing out there. They grow dill and cabbages and whatnot. You can see how mangy he looks. Might be improving. And I thank you for giving me an opportunity to share this adventure with you all.